So let's meet AIPAC asshole of the day, number 10. Congresswoman Haley Stevens running for Michigan's Senate seat. Let's take a look.
I will continue to fight for the people of Israel. I will continue to fight for Israel's existence. Israel comes to me in my dreams. I see Israel's future, and I know that Israel will continue to exist for the Jewish people.
Wow. So I took a deep dive into Haley Stevens' speeches, and two things became crystal clear. One, I have never seen her this passionate about America. Two, if I were Israel first, she just inspired the hell out of me. This was straight passion. Look at her hand. It was shaking during the entire speech. At this point, I honestly think AIPAC is wasting their money on her. This doesn't sound like someone who needs a bribe. This sounds like someone who will give this speech for free. So AIPAC and Haley, they go way back. She loves Israel so much, she turned it into a family vacation. So Haley brought her cousin on a trip to Israel sponsored by AIPAC's educational arm. So that's right, a congressional trip to Israel, and apparently the guest list, it included family. Some people bring a +1 to a wedding. Haley, she brought one to Israel, all on AIPAC's dime. And that passion, it doesn't just stop at political speeches. It shows up in her politics too. So Stevens voted to censure fellow Michigan Representative Rashida Tlaib, the only Palestinian American serving in Congress. Yet when Congressman Brian Mast showed up to Capitol Hill wearing an IDF uniform, take a look, not a peep from her. No outrage, no censure, no lectures, nothing about loyalty or appropriateness. Nothing. So apparently the rules are different depending on who's speaking. If you're speaking pro-Israel, now you're talking Haley's language. If you're speaking out against Israel, well, now you're an enemy. So if you're a Michigan voter, ask yourself a simple question. When Haley Stevens talks about the future she sees, whose future is she actually fighting for? My endorsement in this race is simple. I'm voting for Abdul El Sayed because he's pledged not to take AIPAC money. It's that simple. Look, your money matters. Your vote matters. So find someone who represents you. See you in the next district.